What's up, everybody? Today we're gonna be doing the part 2 of my Total Drama X, the Legend Character series. Anyways, I'm gonna say that Team 5 somehow wins. It was an easy competition, and I'm gonna say that it was actually, no, it was a brain competition, so they have, like, really smart people, so they got it. People who also have very smart people. Okay, wait, so they have Beth, Emma, Elodie, Julia. Okay, yeah, this team got it 100%. Okay, this team has Scott, MK, Sean, Jasmine. For this team, they have Heather, Alejandro. This team's smart competitors is Max, Sam. Actually, wait. This team is very average in IQ, actually. This team has Bowie, Dwayne. This team has Noah, Cameron, B, Courtney. Okay, yeah, this team wins. This team got it too. This team has Harold, Scarlett, Jay, sorta. But this team 100% got it. This team 100% got it too. Coming from the smart people, this team it's looking very average. This team has Damien on their side. Okay, just because of that, I feel like they would pass, and this team would pass. And they have Izzy and Max. Lucky. I feel like they would also got this. I feel like they'd have, just because of Lindsay, I feel like this team would pass. Alejandro wants to vote Ezekiel out. But Darcy does that, but she gets Trent and Jeff to vote with them. Jeff could convince Lindsay. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 votes. I feel like these 3 would be alliance. I feel like I feel like Heather would want to vote. Wouldn't care for either of them to go. Justin is friends with Alejandro because I feel like they would be friends. And Sierra would vote Alejandro just cause. Okay. Team 5 is now disbanded. Anyways, Team 5 is now disbanded. This is now the teams. Okay, so this team is like a brain plus brawn. This team got it. Just because of each other, this team got it. This team 100% got it. Actually, they have lightning. Wait, they have Damien. Wait, they have 1, 2, 3. Technically, kind of 4. No, this team wins. This team wins in 2. This team got it. Team Blue Beetles got this too. I feel like, okay, yeah, Team Dreamers got this. Actually, wait, no, they have Spud. I feel like just because they have Spud, I feel like they would lose. They just barely lose to Team Feds. So Jose would be pissed because he lost, so he would give MacArthur. Actually, wait, no. MacArthur would want to vote Jose. I mean, Jacques. So Alejandro lost because he made a brain comp. The comp was a puzzle, and his team and he had Lindsay on his team. That's how he lost. Okay, I feel like Brick, Devin. I feel like bro. I feel like they'd be free. These 4 would be friends. I feel like I feel like they would vote with Kelly too. Between Jacques' Bud. Even though MacArthur's pushing Jacques, they know that Spud is a liability on this team. So they'd vote him. Okay, and then the challenge is based. I don't know what the challenge would be. I'm just gonna say that the challenge was like costumes. No, the challenge was like a battle royale, and this team just loses. I said no, team Fastlane loses. I feel like Eva and Courtney would know that Owen has no Izzy. Trey, basically, because I'm pretty sure him and Trey was like big friends. Also, Lindsay was big friends with him too. So yeah, yeah. So I shouldn't. Cameron also know that, but he would like. But I feel like he would also like. He wouldn't like Owen, but he would like be tolerable with him. But he realizes that he has to vote Owen now because he has way too many connections. Poor Owen. Anyways, I feel like it's a strength comp, and this team loses again. Courtney, I feel like Courtney would become friends with Gwen now, like friends, and Gwen is friends with Cameron, Shauna. So this is like the core 4 with Eva. I feel like they realize that Mike is a liability, and they do not want Mal in this. Hell nah. They say, hey, you see Mike? Let's get him out before Mal shows up. Because they know damn well they watched All Stars. They might not know how the camera got into Mike's button or head, but they know a button's not solving shit. I feel like it's time for this team, Pink Panthers Pink Panthers and the challenge is like a drama challenge. It's like an eating contest. No, it's just a creativity contest, and this is the teams that lose. This team, I feel like they know that Tashawn and Jasmine, Crimson, and Henri are a group. So I feel like Scott, MK, Topher, and Michelle would work together, kind of forming like the villain pack. They get Caleb on board with the plan, and I feel like they need a gun for Jasmine, but I feel like Sean would sacrifice himself for Jasmine. Jasmine gets the original boot, but Sean quits it for her. For this team, I feel like I don't know how the votes would go, but I feel like Tammy would be the boot. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I feel like they'd vote Tammy. Okay, the final 33. Okay, this challenge is like, This challenge is basically, there's no challenge, it's just literally just a raw vote. It's just a raw vote. I feel like the person who would get the most votes is sadly gonna be I feel like it would be either MacArthur or Jack Keys, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna actually do the two people who have the most votes on each team. Joe and Duncan have the most votes on the team Feds. Jaquise and MacArthur have the most votes on that team. Amy and Scarlett have the most votes on that team. Bowie and Dwayne have the most votes on that team. Sierra and Jeff, Sanders and Ryan, Karen and B, just cause they're smart. Scott and Michelle. This team, Juliet's Scary Girl. Okay, so let me show you who has the least team on the voting side. The person with the least amount of votes was Dwayne. Then it will be Jeff, Ryan, then Sanders, then B, then Michelle, then Cameron, and the Scary Girl. But the three most votes on the team, the people are Joe, Amy, and Jack Keys. I forgot Wade's here. Hold up. No. Amy, Jack Keys, and Wade. But Wade gets the boot just because he already got his mail and he's very likable. And he has and he has Bowie and Raj. And I feel like he would also get along with Tyler too, just because they have like jock experience. And then the next episode, I feel like you and Blaney and Julia would have a big fight. It's basically just no, it's just a race. That's it. And unfortunately, the Fed team loses. The Feds lose, and then I know that Sam and Dakota are a relationship. Sadie and Katie are a bond. So Duncan and Joe would realize that, so they'd get Max and Dave and Izzy on the plan to vote one of them. I feel like they'd vote Sam over them too. Just because if they vote one of them, then the other one would be constantly crying. And they aren't trying to deal with that yet. Yet. That is a purge, and I feel like Jerry sabotages Jay into losing for the team, or loses the purge. It's the final 80, so I'm gonna change it to 4 teams of 20. These are the teams, and these are the teams. Hardy Hearts, Criticals, Selfish, and the Goldie Goldfish. A greedy goldfish. I feel like Team Hardy Hearts would lose the next challenge. And I feel like you say we would get a rebooted. And the next challenge is you have to it's a trust fall challenge. Anyways, I feel like this team would lose, and I felt like they would realize that they have like, hold up, let's count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they have enough bronze, and he's just 0 brains, which is why I feel like they'd vote him out. And he already won, so he's not really useful to the team. Okay, then Team 80. Then I feel like the next episode would be like like a broad comp, which you already know Cool Equals is winning that. I feel like the team Green Goldfish would win that. And between these two teams, I feel like Team Hardy Heart got that. I mean, this team would lose. And the person who is going to go home, I feel like they would just send Miles home because she doesn't really have it. They don't really know her like the elders do. Like everyone else, they like know each other. Like at least get along. I feel like they wouldn't, Miles wouldn't subtract from the team, but she also wouldn't add it. They'd stay mostly the same. So I'd feel like they'd just vote her, no, 77th or 76. I feel like it would be see the winner, but the winning team also gets the brain to choose a team that doesn't send somebody home. And the challenge is like the challenge is like you have to climb a prison and then break what's it called? A dummy out of the jail cell without getting caught by the guards. Which is basically Chris's interns. I feel like this team got it. Or wait, hold up. Nah, this team got it because of Duncan. I feel like they'd also they'd pick selfish. It's because they don't have any like real threat on that team, so they'd vote them to keep aboard because they want the threats out. This team and this team has to vote somebody. I feel like the villains literally just got it. This team is literally just filled with villains. But I feel like they didn't want it. I feel like they would vote Cameron just because he's super weak. And Jerry convinces the team to vote. I feel like Jerry would convince the team to vote Sierra. Just because she's crazy and also she would probably throw for Cody. 75th place will be next part. Goodbye, everybody.